What's up, everybody? I'm Daphne Jones, former Senior Vice President and Chief Information Officer. I'm a public company board member, CEO of the Board Curators, and I'm a published author. And you are tuned in to the Winner's Circle channel, where we will be discussing artificial intelligence, leadership, personal growth, and more. Stay in the Winner's Circle with me. Like and subscribe my channel for your personal win. I do want to hear from you, so I welcome you to comment, ask questions, and join in on the winning conversations. I'll see you in the Winner's Circle. Let's go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, The Winner's Circle Perspectives, where I will share my leadership perspectives and thoughts on technology and personal development and leadership for your transformation and your organization's win. My first few videos, if you recall, focused on AI, artificial intelligence. I gave a brief overview of it, how does it change our lives, and how can AI also mean actionable insights, authentic intentionality, and accelerated innovation. I'll be back to give some more insights on AI, but as I will cover various topics on this channel, today we're going to pivot a little bit and discuss how do you lead through organizational change. We have all personally transitioned from 2024 to 2025, and as leaders, we are likely planning or in the middle of executing organizational change. In times of change or war, the leader is usually the first one on the field and the last one off. Today, we're going to first define change management and talk about our roles as leaders of organizational change. Change management is a phrase that's often used by leaders, but it's a process that is often misunderstood, underused, and underappreciated. I remember when I would implement technology solutions in various companies, whether vertically in a division or to connect the entire enterprise, the presence or absence of change management was a key reason why that implementation would either succeed or crash. In tech projects, the technology changes, yes, but so might business roles and processes and functions and lines of communications and metrics. More people are impacted by an organizational change than you might think. So how do we coordinate all of these changes while we're ensuring the business still delivers on its commitments? Well, first, let's define it. Change management is a systematic process that helps individuals or teams or companies go from current state outcomes, whether it's strategies or processes or functions or leadership, locations, etc., to a more desirable future state. And our job as leaders is to help that organization achieve those desired business results while we minimize resistance and negative disruptions that can slow us down. So even as we define what change management is, know that not all experiences are the same type of change. Change can occur in different places, a department or division, or can be a location or an entire company. 4 of my most complex change management initiatives occurred, number 1, when I was the Vice President of IT at Johnson & Johnson, and our entire MD&D tech organization went from mostly decentralized to mostly centralized. And I was one of the leaders of that. When I implemented a global process owner and a master data management and a value stream leadership concepts into a company while I was CIO, and my team achieved an APCQ Best Practice Award. I drove SAP across multiple manufacturing sites, and I reorganized my entire organization after massive outsourcing. There are many books and frameworks and applications and stories about change, whether it's an M&A, whether it's a divestiture or an acquisition or a new product launch, maybe the company's relocating. Change management is a key element to come out successfully on the other side. As a change sponsor, there were 3 basic steps that I use to drive change: engage, inspire, and sustain. To inspire the organization, they first need to know the vision of the organization's future and the reason for the change. Where are we going? And why will life be better on the other side of change? When they're inspired, our next job is to engage them. Change is not a spectator sport, and to successfully go through change, you got to participate in it. So after you have engaged the organization, then you got to sustain the change. It doesn't stop 3 months or 2 months after you hit your milestones. It's a continuous effort and it requires focus to sustain and continuously improve. These 3 steps are undergirded by always communicating and having metrics that matter. I'm going to explore, inspire, engage, and sustain in future videos. Change is good. You go first. Although that's the name of a good book by Mac Anderson that talks about how do you inspire and manage change, it also reminds us that change leaders and as sponsors, the organization won't change effectively unless our leadership and mindset is already there. So what does that look like going first? Well, you have to accept that our role is to drive impact and outcomes. When I talk about impact, we got to impact our organization, our culture, capability, the engagement. Outcomes are things that we can measure even more tangibly that keeps our company growing and thriving. EBITDA, enterprise value, market share, efficiencies, productivity. Obviously, your impacts and outcomes may be different than mine, but that's what we need to do, is drive impact and outcomes. So what is our role as change management transformational leaders? Well, you've got to inspire your organization. That is so critical. They have to want to change. They have to want to improve. You will work with teams or followers beyond your immediate organizational self-interest to identify what needs to change, create that vision, and execute it with your group. You're going to help to elevate followers' level of maturity as well as their overall concern for the actual achievement. You're going to inspire people to go beyond what they think they can do, like taking regular people, enabling them to do remarkable things, driving impact and outcomes. How will we do that? You're going to do that by demonstrating what I call the 4 I's. Inspirational motivation. Leaders who motivate their folks to commit to the vision. This is what Inspire is all about. You encourage their spirit, you lift them up, you drive impact and outcomes like revenue and market growth. Individualized consideration is the second I. When you act as a coach and advisor to the team, where you at the same time focus on the individual as well as the masses, so each person feels heard and cared for, help them reach their goals. The third I is idealized influence. When you are a role model and you show the behavior and the mindset that's important to win. When you are, as a leader, you're trusted, you demonstrate integrity, authenticity, and agility. Intellectual stimulation. You've got to encourage innovation and problem solving and creative thinking to make the organization better. If you are already doing those things and you're ready to do them, then you are likely ready to lead organizational change. Those things are additive and they're iterative. So, change management starts when we go first, and it works when we drive impacts and outcomes. So, coming up next, we're going to dig into the first step of organizational change, aka Inspire. So, I want you all to get in and stay in the winner's circle. Talk to you later.